We welcome you inside the Walker Convocation Center on the beautiful campus of West Virginia State University in Institute as we get you set for women's college basketball, Mountain East Conference style, as West Virginia State entertains the Cardinals from Wheeling University. Video Productions proudly bringing you Mountain East Conference basketball featuring the two programs here on the campus of West Virginia State, and it's a women's showdown first. We'll have the men's game coming up later in the day. West Virginia State's women's team coming in 14-5, 10-4 in the Mountain East Conference, and they are now in sole possession of second place in the MEC behind that terrific team at Glenville State College. Wheeling coming in with a record of 5-14 and 5-10 in Mountain East Conference play under first-year head coach Matt Schmidt. So Charles Marshall's team playing some good basketball at State right now. The sixth-year head coach hopes to see it continue here this afternoon. We say greetings from Institute along with our great video productions crew. I'm Mark Martin, delighted to have you with us for this Saturday afternoon showdown of Mountain East Conference women's basketball. These two teams played on Wednesday night. State defeated West Liberty right here at home, 92-86. Wheeling fell to Charleston at home by a final of 85-77. So it's a battle for Wheeling against another team from the Kanawha Valley, and for State, it's a matchup with another team from the Northern Panhandle. Two teams have concluded the warm-ups, and we are just about set for basketball action. Wheeling coming in averaging 65.6 points a game, and State at 77.9 points a game. Again, Glenville leads the conference with a 14-0 mark. They're 19-0 overall. State, again, is 10-4 in the league and 14-5 in all games played. State is fourth in the conference in scoring offense. They are ninth in the conference in scoring defense. And Wheeling is ninth in the conference in scoring offense. And they are 11th in scoring defense. We'll take a break, come back, and we will get this one tipped off for you. It's West Virginia State and Wheeling University as Video Productions proudly brings you Mountain East Conference women's basketball.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
them how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Lady Yellow Jackets set to be introduced here. Alan McVeigh is the public address announcer here at the beautiful Walker Convocation Center, the Doris W. and Walter F. Johnson III Arena, and they'll play it out here on the Lester Raines Court. Wheeling's men's team arriving here inside the arena, and we'll have the men's game for you later in the day. So great to have you with us here on Video Productions. State coming in, having won its last 3 games, and the Walker Convocation Center has been the conference's toughest place to play for schools. Opponents going 4-24, 2-6 in women's basketball, and then you couple that with 1-6 in men's basketball, 1-12 in volleyball, and State is 6-2 inside this wonderful facility thus far this season. Wheeling is 4-5 on the road. State's 3-1 against Wheeling since it was rebranded, and they dropped Wheeling Jesuit from the name beginning in that 2019-2020 season. And since joining the Mountain East, State is 9-9. So these teams have each captured victory 9 times. So one team's going to get the edge here in this series later today. Jackets are 6-3 at home since joining the Mountain East Conference against the Cardinals. So the introductions have been completed, and we are ready to go with basketball here. Our officials will be Dustin Smith, Alex Lauk, and Darrell Lofton. In Charles Marshall in his 6th season at the helm. Cameron Brown, Darian Williams on his coaching staff. And Matt Schmidt in his 1st season spent a lot of time in the program at Duquesne, played at West Liberty, and he is assisted by Jess Bowen. Got the job in midsummer, so a little difficult this day and age to get a college coaching job that stage of the year, but ready to go, and certainly going to do some great things there at Wheeling. They have a wonderful facility, great city, great basketball, and it is State with the ball to start it out, and Charity Shears wasting no time launching and hitting the three-pointer, and a turnover right out of the gate by Wheeling. Emily Holzoppel stepped out of bounds. So Charity Shears out of Ashland, Kentucky, product of Boyd County High School. She gets State on the board, and boy, just would not go there, but another try by Emya Fortenberry, and now here is Shelby Harmeyer, and Harmeyer drills the three-pointer, and State out to a quick 6-0 lead as they bury 2 shots from behind the arc. Wheeling starters as Shemaya Strayhorn misses, or Shanley Woods, Strayhorn, Holzoffel, Lauren Calhoun, and Jackie Heinzman. State started it out with Destiny Fields, Amy Fortenberry, Shelby Harmeyer, and the shot good there by Holzoffel. Good job by Shears there, hanging on. ZZ Russell. Also in that starting lineup for West Virginia State. And how about Shears? She is off and running here in this game. 2 3-pointers. All of State's buckets from behind the arc. Heinzman gets it into the hands of Strayhorn, and now Shanley Woods has it. Woods, a product of Wheeling Park High School. Turnaround shot is good by Jackie Heinzman. It comes in averaging 5.5 a game. Now State back to work. ZZ Russell. Winfield High School is where she played her basketball. Destiny Fields lets it fly and connects. 4 3-pointers for West Virginia State, and they lead at 12-4. Holzoffel with it, wheels around, and now a little scoop pass and a foul will be called. And it's going to be Emmya Fortenberry picking up the foul, her first, and that will be team foul number 1 here in this opening quarter. So Hannah Shriver has checked into the game. Russell is out. Shelby Harmeyer is out. And also heading in for State is Alana Kramer. Heinzman at the line. It's just a little bit below 50% of her free throws, but she's able to hit both of those. Taylor Collin has checked in for Wheeling. She wears number 15, 5'8" junior out of Mooresville, North Carolina. And also into the game is Ava Licklider. She wears number 11, a freshman. Lauren Calhoun made a great save there, but then double dribbles with the basketball. State back to work. And here is Fields, and Fields knocks in the shot. Fields has 5 in the game. First 2-pointer of the basketball game for State, and a nice drive there by Jackie Heinzman. So Heinzman with 6 of Wheeling's 8 points, and then Fields is left all alone down at the other end. Destiny Fields with 7 first quarter points, and Wheeling throws away the basketball. Well, Charles Marshall brought in 2 substitutes there a moment ago, and now we get back to what we're kind of used to with this State basketball team under this outstanding head coach, and that's 5 new players coming onto the floor. Harmeyer and Russell return. Ashley Davis is checked in. She wears 00. Peyton Shears is in, number 14, and also in the game, Caroline Scott. ZZ Russell can't get it to go. Harmeyer with the rebound. Harmeyer with an early 5 points for State. Attacking is Wheeling. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be State with the possession. And Coach Matt Schmidt wants to talk with his team. 30-second timeout. Here is Harmeyer, who came into the game averaging in double figures. And she sticks it back in. She's got a three-pointer in the game, and that's 44 on the season for her. Charity Shears has hit 2 threes, 36 on the season for her. And Destiny Fields with a three-pointer. She now has 6 on the season. Jackie Heinzman, the leading scorer at the moment for the Lady Cardinals, with 6 points, a couple of free throws, and a couple from the field. State has not trailed. 6-0 lead, back-to-back threes. 6-2 game, a 9-2 game. It's 9-4, it's 12-4, 12-6, 14-6, 14-8, and our present count of 18-8. Garrett Lester and Butch Bounce with us here today. ZZ Russell brings it across the timeline for State. Ashley Davis on the move. Nice pass, turnaround off the glass, and Harmeyer again down low. Harmeyer has 7 first-quarter points. On the move now is Heinzman. Heinzman, nice pass, and rewarded there as Lauren Calhoun gets it to fall through. Calhoun coming in, averaging 20.5 a game. And the ball is loose, wheeling with it. Nice passing by the Lady Cardinals, and scoring it is Taylor Collin. A 20-12 game. Kate Burgess, Anthony Sprouse, part of our crew today as well here inside the Walker Convocation Center. So some fresh faces checking back in for State. Hannah Shriver, who wears number 1, she is in. Charity Shears is in. Fields, Kramer, and Fortenberry. That rounds out the 5 on the floor for State. Got to really stay after it when you're following Charles Marshall's teams. Wheeling Jesuit coming up empty. Kramer with the basketball, and Kramer stops, pops, and gets it to fall through. Kramer averaging 8.5 a game, and she is on the board. Here's Heinzman pulling up, and she can't get it to drop it. There's Calhoun, and Calhoun showing why she's coming in here, averaging 20.5 a game. Shriver lets a 3 fly and delivers. 5 threes in this first quarter for West Virginia State. And for Wheeling, Coach Schmidt just wants to get it down to Calhoun. Another look here at the shot by Kramer on the 2. So Strayhorn has checked out for Wheeling University, and Shanley Woods is back in the game. And here is Destiny Fields driving, and she will be fouled. Foul is going to be assessed to Jackie Heinzman. So that is her first. That's team foul number 1 here in this opening quarter. Fields at the line. Fields up and in. Fields hitting 70% of her free throws. Second one is buried. Fields with 9 points in this opening quarter of play. And now on the floor for West Virginia State, Caroline Scott's in there, Peyton Shears, ZZ Russell, Ashley Davis. So Ava Licklider scoring there for, and then check out Scott. Licklider got the bucket, and then Scott comes right back and scores it. It's kind of something you see playing a game of horse. Scott got her hands on it there, but Wheeling manages to hang on to it. Harmeyer also on the floor at the moment for the Lady Jackets. Wheeling misfires, and Russell running the floor. Here's Fortenberry gunning and can't get it to drop. Across the timeline comes Shanley Woods. Woods averaging 9 a game for Wheeling. Ball is loose, up and in. Anna Ziegler, who checked in a moment ago, she gets it to go, and then right back comes State with a three-pointer. Peyton Shears knocks it through. And for Peyton Shears, that's her 8th three-pointer of the game. Now Wheeling looking for a three, and it won't drop for Licklider. ZZ Russell attacking. And Russell goes right straight to the basket. She will be fouled, and Shanley Woods will be charged with the foul. So Russell is at the line as 4 new players come in for State. Rotated in, we should say. So Calhoun has returned for Wheeling as Russell puts up the first free throw and connects. Russell coming into the game, hitting 73% of her free throws. And she has put both through. 34-18 the score. Kalia Cunningham, number 11, has checked in for State. So you have Alana Kramer out there, Destiny Fields, Charity Shears as Shanley Woods knocks down a three. That's her 39th of the season. This is the first three of the season, or of this game for Wheeling, as Cunningham scored for State. Cunningham committing the foul. So Shemaya Strayhorn has checked back in for Wheeling, and Annie Hunt into the game for the first time. Class AA All-Stater from nearby Ravenswood High School. Holzhoffel trying there for the three-point play, couldn't get it, but Wheeling comes up with the defensive play. Nice move there to the bucket by Strayhorn. Couldn't get it to go. Tie up with the basketball, and it will belong to Wheeling. Shriver checks in, and heading out is Cunningham. There's Calhoun with it spinning, trying to use that glass, wouldn't drop, and coming away with it for State is Charity Shears. Down to Destiny Fields, baseline shot, and she hits it. Fields with 11 points here in this opening quarter. Shanley Woods in trouble, looking for a teammate, gets it ahead to Holzhoffel, and Holzhoffel driving. Ball goes out of bounds, and keep it with the Lady Cardinals of Wheeling University. Great city in the northern panhandle of West Virginia. Annie Hunt with the basketball. Hunt flips it back to Calhoun. So Hunt's mother here before the game, the former Mary Beth Varney, 4-time first-team All-Stater at Ravenswood for her father, Butch Varney, a great coach, and she played at the University of Charleston. Destiny Fields driving. And Holzoffel will be charged with the foul. It's her first team foul, number 3, and that will put Fields at the line. Fields knocked down a couple a moment ago. Can't get the first one to drop. What a quarter it has been for State. I mean, they just have not missed. Shot up and in. 39-23. Annie Hunt runs it down, and Hunt will dish it off nicely. Nice pass by Hunt to Calhoun. Calhoun has 6 here in this opening quarter. Kramer gives to Shriver. Shriver to Fields. Fields will put it up, and it won't drop. Rebound, and wanting to go strong to the hoop was Erin Whitehead, and she couldn't get it to drop, and that will do it. But 39 on the board for State in this opening quarter, and they lead Wheeling University 39-25. We return for the second quarter in a moment here on Video Productions.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
Tell them Hug sent you.
that's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Well, there's what it was like in the first quarter. State hitting 14 shots from the field, 6 from behind the three-point line, 5 of 6 at the stripe. Out-rebounded Wheeling, 12-6. 39 in the opening quarter. We move on now to the second quarter. State has the ball, and rifling it from behind the three-point line was Scott. Couldn't get it to go. Wheeling now attacks for the first time here in the second quarter. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. Mountain East Conference women's basketball down low. Get it to Calhoun and score. The Mountain East Conference, great Division II athletics under the guidance of the great Reed Amos, commissioner. Calhoun has 8 now in the game after that bucket. Caroline Scott gets the miss that Russell had put up there. But it's going to be Wheeling's basketball. And we'll get 5 new players checking in here for West Virginia State. Fortenberry is back in. Shriver, Kramer, Charity Shears, and Destiny Fields. Annie Hunt with the basketball for Wheeling. Gives way to Shanley Wood. So a couple of West Virginia natives there. And then down low, work it into the hands of Heinsman. And Heinsman now with 8 in the game. 39-29 our score. Shears putting up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Fortenberry. Battled for it there. Shriver will trigger it in. Shears lets it fly. Nothing but net. Charity Shears with her third three-pointer of the game. Shot by Calhoun. Lauren Calhoun now with 10. Here's Destiny Fields looking for a three. Can't get it to go. Shears runs down the missed shot. Destiny Fields turnaround, boy, just straight away and knocks it through. 14 in the game for Fields. Calhoun on the other end will score it for Wheeling and draw the foul. Foul's going to be on Fortenberry, and that's her second. So State with its first foul here in the second quarter. Charles Marshall making changes as Calhoun tries to convert the three-point play. Calhoun cannot get it to fall through. 63% free throw shooter. 42-33 our score. Shelby Harmeyer, who checked back in and drains it from deep. Harmeyer with 10 in the game. On the move is Heinzman. Gets it out to Strayhorn. Wheeling coming up empty with the offensive possession. State takes over, and Harmeyer straight away rattles around, won't go, and a collision there with Calhoun and Peyton Shears. Look here at Harmeyer, right down the bottom of the hatch. So on the floor at the moment for the Lady Jackets, you have Scott, Peyton Shears. Alexis Hall has checked in. She wears number 21, getting her first action of the day. Harmeyer and ZZ Russell out there. Work it down low here to Calhoun, and Calhoun up with a shot. Couldn't get it to go. Battle for the missed shot, and they kept it alive, and they still get another opportunity here, and then a foul is going to be called on Alexis Hall. That'll be her first. Aaron Whitehead, number 10. Destiny Fields, number 12. Hannah Shriver, number 1. Charity Shears, number 4. And Alana Kramer, number 20. They're back out on the floor for State. Taylor Collin with it for Wheeling. Joined out there by Emily Holzoffel and Calhoun, who had her shot blocked there. Shmia Strayhorn. Shot on its way, no good for Hall, but then it's Shears on the other side, and she can't get it to go through. So Jackie Heinzman, Holzoffel, Calhoun, Strayhorn, Taylor Collin, out there on the court for Wheeling under first-year head coach Matt Schmidt. His team looking for a 6th win here today. State looking for a 15th overall. Driving and scoring. It's going to be Alana Kramer scores it. She now has 4 in the game. Charity Shears committing the foul. She gets up a little slow there. That is team foul number 4 on State here in this second quarter. Strayhorn into Taylor Cullen and back to Strayhorn. Wheeling University trying to claw back in this game. Down low, get it to Heinzman. Heinzman, they made it tough on her to try to get a decent shot off, and State back to work. Kramer pulls up in the paint. Shot will not go through, and Calhoun with the rebound gets it into the hands of Strayhorn. Her shot, no good. Shriver down the floor, rolls it through, and draws the foul. Shriver with her second bucket of the game. Foul is going to be on Strayhorn, her first, and that is team foul number 1. Another look at the pride of 100 North Marion High School, Hannah Shriver. And a chance for the three-point play. Shriver up and couldn't get it to fall through. An 18-point cushion here for State. Shot on its way. Good looking shot there by Holzoffel. She has 6 in the contest. She's out of Rayland, Ohio, played at Buckeye Local. 51-35 the score, but now make it 54-35 as Shriver. Back-to-back buckets for Shriver, her second three-pointer of the game. State with 9 three-pointers here in this first half. Ava Licklider across the timeline to Collin, and Collin strokes it. Nice shot by Collin. Her second basket of the game. Collin coming in, averaging just a little over 2 a game. Here is Peyton Shears letting it fly and connecting. Peyton Shears with her second 3 of the game. On the other end, Wheeling can't get the layup to go. State whipping it around, and here is Russell driving in with the short little shot. Her first field goal of the game, and State has shot out to a 22-point lead. Taylor Collin commits the foul, her first. It's team foul number 2 on the Lady Cardinals, and we break away here in Institute. State on top of Wheeling. You're watching Mountain East Conference women's basketball featuring the Lady Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State here on Video Productions.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
We welcome you back inside the Walker Convocation Center here in Institute on the beautiful campus of West Virginia State University. Mountain East Conference women's basketball featuring Lady Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State entertaining the Wheeling University Cardinals here today. And Caroline Scottline hits the first free throw and knocks down the second make it 61-37. Scott, a 63% free throw shooter. So Scott comes out, and Alana Kramer is back in for West Virginia State. Taylor Collin, the North Carolina native, gets it across the timeline. Here is Licklider with it. Gets it to Allie Ziegler, and Ziegler's shot will not fall through. State on the other end, nice passing. Aaron Whitehead got the pass from Charity Shears, and Whitehead will be fouled. Whitehead has scored 9 points this season. Calhoun will check back in as Ziegler checks out. Ziegler committed the foul. That is team foul number 3 on Wheeling here in the second quarter. Shot up by Whitehead is no good. Another one coming. State is 7 of 10 at the line. Make it 8 of 11 as Whitehead connects on the second one. Ten different players, and that's not really a big surprise when you consider the amount of players that Charles Marshall uses in a game. But 10 players have scored here in this first half of action for State. Shot from the corner, and that is in there, right down the bottom of the hatch for Holzoffel. Just the second three, though, of the game for Wheeling, and then driving to the hoop for State is Kramer. She comes up short. Back to work is Wheeling. Holzoffel, she's going to get it into Calhoun. Calhoun had it taken away. Good defense there by State. Shriver on the move. State whips it around, and then it is Charity Shears launching the three. That one would not go through. Again, State now 10 of 19 from the three-point line. And Wheeling turns over the basketball. So 5 new players check in for State. ZZ Russell, Shelby Harmeyer, Caroline Scott, Alexis Hall, and Ashley Davis are all in. Davis connects. Three-pointer good for Davis. 11 players have now scored for State. 65-39. Wheeling working it, and pass from Licklider to Holzoffel. Kicked away. Will stay with the Lady Cardinals. Jackie Heinzman will check out. She's from Cincinnati Princeton High School. Great high school athletic program. And back in is Shanley Woods. And she was a great player at Wheeling Park and just kept her talents right there in the Northern Panhandle City. Calhoun couldn't get it to go, but she was fouled. Foul is going to be charged to Shelby Harmeyer. That's her second. Team foul number 5 on State here in this second quarter of play. So Latifa Olatunji is into the game for the first time today for State. 6'1" freshman out of Brooklyn, and Calhoun connects. Lauren Calhoun can't get the second one to drop. 25-point cushion here for State. Maneuvering and scoring is Alexis Hall. What a move by Hall. Well, 12 players have scored. Another look here for Hall. Played her high school basketball just down the road at Coal Grove over in Ohio, and three-point play for Alexis Hall. She started her career at North Greenville before transferring here closer to home to play for the Lady Yellow Jackets of head coach Charles Marshall, now in his 6th season at the helm. Going up today against Matt Schmidt in his 1st season as the head coach for Wheeling University. In our officials in this game here, Alex Lauk, Dustin Smith, and Dara Lofton. Under 2 minutes to go before halftime. West Virginia State jumped in front, and they have been in command of the lead ever since. Calhoun on the move, and they got Calhoun for a step there. Traveling violation. It will be State's basketball. ZZ Russell across the timeline. From the corner, and the shot will not go for Alexis Hall. Shanley Woods running the show, stops right at the free throw line and hits it. Shanley Woods with 5 in the game. Nice looking play there by Shanley Woods. And here is Hall again trying to get another bucket. Couldn't get it to go. Olatunji tried to drop it through, but Olatunji's shot wouldn't fall either. And then on the other end, Wheeling will come up with the bucket as Strayhorn scores it. 68-44 now. Alexis Hall buries it. Hall with 5 points all here just in the last minute or so. Holds awful. Shot on its way, no good by Licklider. Here comes ZZ Russell. Well, she was looking for Scott. Instead gets it off to Hall, and Hall is going to be called for the foul. I believe before that they wanted to travel, so that will be Hall's second, team foul number 5. By Strayhorn, gets it to Licklider. Licklider to Strayhorn. Strayhorn over to Shanley Wood. Shot was blocked there, and that will do it. Blocking that shot was Hall. Hall played some good minutes there in the second quarter. State on a roll in this first half, and they lead it over Wheeling at the break by a score of 70-44. We'll come back and talk about it in just a moment. You're watching live streaming coverage of Mountain East Conference women's basketball featuring the Lady Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State here on Video Productions.
Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
It's a 70-44 lead for the Lady Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State over the Lady Cardinals from Wheeling University, the state's northern panhandle. We welcome you back inside the Walker Convocation Center, the Doris W. and Walter F. Third Arena. It played out here on the Lester Range Court, and it's been all state from the outset. Back-to-back three-pointers for state, and they just kept heaving them from behind the arc, and they built up this huge cushion here at halftime. At first quarter, it was a 6-2 game, a 9-2 game, a 9-4 game, 12-6, 14-8. Then it was 20-8, 20-10, 20-12. And that 10-point deficit then as close as Wheeling would get. And, again, the lead just continued to expand into the second quarter. And right now, State with a huge margin at 70-44. And as you look at the way this season has unfolded for State as they go for a fourth straight win here this afternoon, they have scored in the 90s, 90 or more, 5 times this season. And they have also been over 80 one time and in the 70s several times. So now they've hit 70 already here in this first half. And still a half to go. So State could very well be on its way to its most productive output of the season. Wheeling will search for answers here at halftime under first-year head coach Matt Schmidt. He comes in with impressive credentials, and look forward to seeing what he's going to be doing there in the Northern Panhandle with this program that has a rich tradition like all these schools in the Great Mountain East Conference. We'll come back and we'll talk individual numbers for you. It's West Virginia State 70, Wheeling University 44. You're watching live streaming coverage of Mountain East Conference women's basketball featuring the Lady Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State here on Video Productions.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
A 70-44 lead for West Virginia State over Wheeling University here at halftime inside the Walker Convocation Center. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. Looking at scoring for State in the first half, Destiny Fields led the way with 14 points. 10 points for Shelby Harmeyer, 9 for Charity Shears. Hannah Shriver had 8 in the contest. 5 points for Alexis Hall, 4 for ZZ Russell, 4 for Alana Kramer, 4 for Caroline Scott, and Ashley Davis had 3. Leah Cutting had 2, and Aaron Whitehead had 1. There's the team stats. And State 54% from the field, 11 three-pointers, 9 of 12 at the free throw line, out rebounding Wheeling by 13. And for Wheeling, at 20 of 40 shots, just 1 three-pointer, and 3 of 6 at the free throw line. Leading the way, Lauren Calhoun with 13. Emily Holzhoffel had 8 points. Jackie Heinzman had 8. 5 for Shanley Woods, and 2 points each for Allie Ziegler. Taylor Cullen had 4, and then 2 points each for Allie Ziegler, Ava Strickler, Licklider, and Shemaya Strayhorn. So Strayhorn, Licklider, and Ziegler each with 2 points. Again, there was no lead changes. State got that lead, no ties. State with 16 points off turnovers, 12 second chance points, and they got 33 points from the bench, which again, no big surprise for Charles Marshall's crew with the way he utilizes players. So a lot of players contributing offensively in this first half, and State with this big lead at 70-44. We will return and bring you second half action. It is West Virginia State 70 and Wheeling 44. You're watching live streaming coverage of Mountain East Conference women's basketball featuring the Lady Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State here on Video Productions.
biscuit world, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The biscuit and gravy platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Welcome back here to the Walker Convocation Center, getting set for second half action. State with the big lead over Wheeling. All right, you've heard from our good friend Alan McVeigh, and Calhoun certainly had a nice first half with 13, and now she has 15 in the game. Leads Wheeling University in scoring. And then on the baseline, Fortenberry will score it. That's her first bucket of the game. And then how about Shanley Woods knocking it down? Shanley Woods has 8 in the game. Down low, it is Fortenberry. She can't get it to go, and Kramer couldn't get it to drop. Kramer put it back up. She couldn't get it to fall. Fortenberry tries, and just no luck. But that's not been the case most of this afternoon for State offensively. Dish it down low here, and a foul will be called against Fortenberry. It's her third. That will be team foul number 1 on the Lady Jackets here in this third quarter. 8:51 mark, and Charles Marshall makes changes. Jackie Heinzman at the line. Deep knee bend and couldn't get it to drop. She had 8 in the first half. She is 2 of 3 at the line. And she hits the second. ZZ Russell, Shelby Harmeyer, Caroline Scott, Ashley Davis, out on the floor at the moment for State, along with Peyton Shears. And here is Shears from the corner and couldn't get it to go. Good look for Peyton Shears. Yep, taking steps there is Shemaya Strayhorn. Shemaya Strayhorn, Shanley Woods, Emily Holzoffel, Lauren Calhoun, and Jackie Heinzman out on the floor for Wheeling University. Our officials again for today's game, Alex Lauk, Dustin Smith, and Dara Lofton. Great officiating crews throughout the Mountain East Conference. Caroline Scott goes to Peyton Shears. ZZ Russell open from the corner and drains it. ZZ Russell with her first three-pointer of the game. She has 7. There's Holzoffel with the shot, and her three wouldn't go through. Russell on the move. Shelby Harmeyer, deadly from that range. Thought she might get the shooter's roll there. Doesn't go through, and Russell is going to be fouled. Another look here at ZZ Russell as Peyton Shears finds her in the corner, and she splashes it through. So the foul called on Shanley Woods. That's her second. And that is team foul number 1 on Wheeling University here in this third quarter. ZZ Russell, 3 on the way, but wouldn't drop, and Ashley Davis got the missed shot, and she's knocked down. So Holzoffel will commit the foul. Her second, team foul number 2. Woods checks out, Holzoffel checks out, and back in Ava Licklider. Shelby Harmeyer couldn't get the shot to drop, but then runs down the basketball. Taylor Cullen also in the game for Wheeling. And that one a little too strong for Harmeyer. He scored 10 points in that first half of action. On the move. Nice little pass there from Licklider back to Calhoun. Calhoun with 17 in the game. Now turnover State, and Aaron Whitehead back in, Aaliyah Cunningham checking in, Hannah Shriver is in, Charity Shears, and Destiny Fields for West Virginia State. Audrey Tingle, the player of the week in the Mountain East Conference, along with Lauren Calhoun. Calhoun posting double-doubles in 2 games last week, averaging 29 and 17.3 rebounds. She's got 17 in the game right now. Here's Shriver on the move. Her shot off the glass, too strong, but how about Shriver? She comes out there with it, gets it into the hands of Cunningham, and now a whistle and a State turnover. Give the basketball over to the black, red, and white clad Lady Cardinals from Wheeling. Ava Licklider with it out front. Nice pass there as Heinzman finds Cullen. Cullen has 6 in the game. Charity Shears had Cullen right in front of her, so she couldn't get the 3 off, so she penetrates, and then Aaron Whitehead trying to produce off the miss, but wouldn't go through. So Wheeling back to work here. Long range three, no good for Strayhorn. Whitehead on the move, and Whitehead gets the bucket, and she was fouled along the way by Licklider, and that will be Licklider's first of the game. So Whitehead has 3 in the contest. Calhoun's going to check out Ziegler. Allie Ziegler checks back in for the Lady Cardinals. Whitehead converting the three-point play. Now she'll check out. Olatunji will check back in. Whitehead with 4 now in the game. Taylor Collin, ball loose, scramble, get it to Ziegler and score it. Ziegler has 4 in the contest. ZZ Russell now back in the game along with Caroline Scott, Olatunji, Alexis Hall, and Ashley Davis. Russell from outside behind the arc, and we got a foul underneath. Dara Lofton tells us it's on Hosoffel. That's her third, and that is team foul number 4 against Wheeling. Russell, in it comes to Caroline Scott. Shot clock at 6 as Russell lets it fly. Rebound by Hosoffel. Bouncer ahead to Collin, who cannot get it to get possession of it. And we got a timeout here on the floor with 4:55 to go in the third. West Virginia State 78, Wheeling University 56. We return in a moment here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
(78-56) our score. Aaron Whitehead will send it in for State. Kalia Cunningham, Charity Shears, Destiny Fields, Lana Kramer. Out there on the court for Charles Marshall's West Virginia State University Lady Yellow Jackets. We got a 3-second violation against State. So give the basketball over to Wheeling. Annie Hunt has checked back in. Hunt is the trigger here. Where's number 41? Joined on the court by Ava Licklider, Taylor Cullen, Ziegler, and Jackie Heinzman. Down low, Ziegler turning around, twisting, and Ziegler, nice move there and scoring to make it a 20-point deficit. Shot on its way by Charity Shears, can't get it to go, and Heinzman skies for the rebound. And little by little, if you are Matt Schmidt in this game, of course, each possession is vital. And here's Ziegler with another move, and Ziegler scores it again. 8 now in the game for Ziegler. Destiny Fields moving on the baseline, and up and no good. Battle for the basketball, a whistle and a foul. So the foul's on Collin, her second, and that will be team foul number 5 on Wheeling here in the third quarter. So Aaron Whitehead at the line. Caroline Scott, ZZ Russell, Alana Kramer, and Peyton Shears back in. Whitehead connects. And Whitehead puts both free throws in. She now has 5 in the game. Annie Hunt passing over. Great save there by Licklider, but into the hands of Harmeyer. Ahead she goes to Alexis Hall, who puts it up and in. And a free throw coming for Hall. She was fouled by Annie Hunt, her first. Alexis Hall at the free throw line, and she converts the three-point play. So she has 7 in the contest. Here is Ziegler, and Ziegler's had a nice third quarter here. She came in averaging 4.8 a game. Alexis Hall on the move. Harmeyer just about snagged that rebound, but into the hands of Wheeling. Licklider in trouble, and Russell gets it ahead, and laying it up and in is Alexis Hall. Hall now with 9 in the contest. And another turnover, and this will be Peyton Shears laying it in. Shears' first points of the second half, and another turnover by Wheeling. ZZ Russell to Caroline Scott, and Matt Schmidt wants a timeout. Scott has 6 in the game now, and State up now at 89-62. And we break away here on Video Productions.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
Tell them Hug sent you.
that's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
West Virginia State up 89-62 with 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions and our coverage of Mountain East Conference basketball continuing on. After the conclusion of this game, we'll bring you the men's contest. Brian Poor's Yellow Jackets hosting Chris Richardson's Cardinals. Chris, a native of the Kanawha Valley. It'll be great to see Chris tie up for the basketball and give it over to West Virginia State. Destiny Fields out there with Hannah Shriver, Emma Fortenberry, Charity Shears, and Alana Kramer. Those were the five on the floor for State. Here is Destiny Fields. Her shot is short, and it will be Wheeling's basketball. Yes. Shanley Woods has checked in. My Strayhorn out there, Lauren Calhoun, Jackie Heinzman, and Holzhoffel, Emily Holzhoffel, and Calhoun, Mountain East Conference top scorer, averaging 20 a game, and she now has 19. Well, Charity Shears cutting to the bucket and scores it. She now has 11 in the game, so State hits the 90 mark at 91. Calhoun can't get it to drop, and it will stay with the Lady Cardinals. And we mentioned now, so State has gone 90 or more 6 times this season. Shriver snags the inbounds pass. Shriver driving in left-hand side and then use the right hand. And Shriver called for the offensive foul. That's her first. That's team foul number 2 on State here in this third quarter. Holzhoffel gets it ahead to Shanley Woods. Woods going to be fouled. Just thinking there, she's got to be careful as they were coming up from behind, but she's fouled, and Alana Kramer committed the foul. That's her first. So Caroline Scott, Shelby Harmeyer, ZZ Russell, Alexis Hall, and let's see, who is the other that they brought in? Ashley Davis. Those are the 5 back out there for State. There's Lauren Calhoun with the Calhoun, conference's top scorer, wanting to drive there, couldn't get it to go, and back into the hands of Calhoun. Nice pass there by Strayhorn, but it won't go through. Here is Davis, cut off there by Calhoun. ZZ Russell over to Caroline Scott. ZZ Russell with it. Shot clock is at 5. And shot on the way, rattles around, won't go for Alexis Hall. Ball out of bounds, keep it with Wheeling as it was knocked away. It's right in front of our broadcast location. It will be Shemaya Strayhorn to send it in. Lauren Calhoun in and out. Shelby Harmeyer back to Hall, and ZZ Russell fires away near the midcourt line, and that will do it. 91-64. We played 3 in Institute. Stayed on top of the Lady Cardinals of Wheeling here on Video Productions.
the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
(91-64) our scores. We begin this fourth quarter of action. And Ashley Davis is going to commit the foul. Shot on the way, no good by Calhoun. And down the floor comes West Virginia State. Shelby Harmeyer from outside. Her three-pointer won't go, but the rebound by Alexis Hall. ZZ Russell from straight away. Her three won't go through. And now down the floor quickly. Strayhorn loses the handle. Russell up with it. Russell down to Hall, and Hall gets it to go through. (93-64). From the outside, shot on its way, no good by Strayhorn. And that's going to be a traveling violation by Davis. So 5 new players head out for State. Charity Shears, Hannah Shriver, Alana Kramer, Emma Fortenberry. Inside to Calhoun. Calhoun's shot won't go. Destiny Fields, the other player out there for this West Virginia State team. Assists by Annie Hunt to Shanley Woods. Woods has 10 in the game. Driving and missing the shot was Shriver. And Fortenberry. So the foul is going to be on Annie Hunt. That's her second. And Fortenberry at the line. Her shot will not go. And misses both, and it goes into the hands of Shanley Woods. And the ball thrown away by Woods. Charity Shears with the big hop, gets it to Destiny Fields. It's the back of the iron and will go out, and it will be Wheeling's basketball. Annie Hunt out front. Former All-Stater at Ravenswood. Michaela Collins has checked in for Wheeling, a freshman. She wears number 30. Inbounds to Ziegler. And now here is Hunt from outside. Hunt shot a little too strong. Hits the back of the iron and a tie up. And it will be State's basketball. I mentioned Hunt's mother was a standout at Ravenswood. Her father, Scott, was a standout basketball player there. Her late grandfather, Gary, was a great player at Ravenswood. Her grandfather, Butch Varney, won a state championship, guiding Ravenswood's program for many years, won a state title in 1982. A lot of family members on both sides involved with basketball there in Ravenswood, which is celebrating its 100th year of basketball this season. Shot in and out for Alexis Hall. All tapped around, and Wheeling comes out of there with it. Shot no good by Strayhorn. Russell gets it into the hands of Scott, who then finds Hall, and Hall scores it. Hall has 6 in the game. Strayhorn to Collins. Down low, looking for Ziegler. Ziegler is going to be fouled by Olatunji. That will be her first foul of the game. Ziegler, a 69% free throw shooter, and we just missed on that one. Averages 2.5 rebounds a game, and boy, 2 tough misses there for Ziegler. Keeps the score at 95-66. Caroline Scott gets it to Hall, and Hall puts it through, and Hall has 8 in the contest. Here is Hunt up with the shot, and Hunt was fouled, and she will go to the line. Foul was on Olatunji. That's her second. Aaron Whitehead, Peyton Shears, and Kalia Cunningham going to come in. Olatunji, Caroline Scott, and ZZ Russell will check out for Charles Marshall's team. Annie Hunt knocks down the first free throw, so she's on the board here in this game. Hits both. Beautiful free throws by Annie Hunt. She's 4 for 4 at the line this season. Just a freshman. Had a lot of opportunities, but decided to join this program in Wheeling. And looking forward to having a great Mountain East Conference career. Been a tough day here for her team, but they come away with the basketball, and Hunt, boy, she just could not hang on to that pass. Goes out of bounds. So back we go the other way as State will have it. State scored 99 against Wheeling, a 99-95 game. Last time the teams played on December 8th. Been a different story here today, and that's the most points of the season by State. Shot on its way, and it won't go for Davis. Strayhorn across the timeline, down the floor to Heinsman. Heinsman can't get it to go through. Cunningham weaving through traffic and scoring. Cunningham with 4 in the game. So for the second time this season, State scored 99, both times against Wheeling. Here's Hunt to Heinzman. From the outside, Collins, her shot is too strong. Ball loose and out of bounds, and that will be Wheeling's basketball. Got a timeout here on the floor with 4:53 remaining. And State on top at 99-68. We return in a moment on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. This is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
The State had 11 three-pointers in the first half. They cooled off here in the second half, just one at the moment, but the big lead at 99-68. A 70-44 lead at halftime. So Wheeling with the basketball. Strayhorn pulls up from the wing, and she was fouled. Peyton Shears holding the top of her head. She commits her second foul of the game. 14 fouls on State here in this quarter. Caroline Scott comes in. Strayhorn at the line, and boy, can't get it to fall through. Wheeling in this game, 6 of 12 from the stripe, just 2 of 13 from the three-point line. She gets the second one. Strayhorn, who came in averaging 10.2 a game, has 3 here in this contest. Caroline Scott to Hall, and Hall's shot won't go. Battle for the basketball, and off of Alexis Hall. Annie Hunt will be the trigger here for Wheeling. Strayhorn down the floor, get it into the hands of a new player who has checked in, and that is Theodora Angerville. So she has her first bucket, 5 points on the season, so 7. She's out of Boynton Beach, Florida. Went to Grandview Prep. 99-69. Here is Strayhorn, and she's fouled there in the lane. Charity Shears will check back in for State. The State over 90 this season against Wheeling, West Liberty, Alderson Broadus, Frostburg, and West Liberty again. A big win over West Liberty the other night. Strayhorn hits the free throw. Can't get the second one to go through. Latunje with the rebound. She's out there now with Caroline Scott, Alexis Hall, Charity Shears. and Kalia Cunningham, and foul going to be called on Wheeling, and that will send Caroline Scott to the line. Alana Kramer is going to come in, and heading out will be Alexis Hall. So Caroline Scott out of Georgetown. That's where she transferred from, grew up in Mount Washington, Kentucky. Got a 63% free throw shooter, gets the second one to go through, and so State now with 100, biggest scoring output of the season, driving and scoring it by Collins. Her first basket of the game. Caroline Scott gets it to Kramer. Kramer in trouble. Harassing defense there by Wheeling, and Hunt's the one that really got that started. And now here's Angerville, and she'll hold up there, but wanted to throw it back to a teammate. Taken away by State, and down the floor is Charity Shears. And Shears buried 2 big threes in the first quarter. She has 4 points here in the second half. 13 for the game. 30-point State lead. Angerville passing to Collins, knocked away, and last touching Wheeling, so State will have the basketball. Latunje gets it in to Kalia Cunningham. State jumped out to got a three-pointer to get the lead, and they have led since. Trying to win for a 4th straight time and a 15th time this season. This would be an 11th victory in Mountain East Conference play. Again, sole possession now of second place. Well, she did just get it off, that being Kramer, and we have 5 new players coming in for State again. Russell is in. Caroline Scott, Harmeyer, Alexis Hall, and Ashley Davis. Taken away there by Caroline Scott. Stepped in front of the pass, and Scott will lay it up and in. And another steal. Here is Hall maneuvering, and Hall will be fouled by Collins. Collins' first foul of the game. Hall at the line. And Hall knocks both free throws down. She's 4 for 4 at the line today. And she has 18 points. Shot by Hunt, won't go. Harmeyer brings it across and hands it to ZZ Russell. And then Harmeyer launching and knocking down the three. And there is a takeaway by State, and Russell scores. Harmeyer has 13 in the game. And Russell has 9 in the contest. Foul is on Davis, her second. Angerville at the line. And got the first. Second one rolls out of there. Well, the record for points in the game for West Virginia State women's basketball, 123. Here's Alexis Hall. Time running down here. Big output here today, biggest of the season. Charles Marshall just saying run it out here. The shot clock is just about ready to expire. And from the corner, three-pointer, and she got it. Hall knocked it through just as the horn sound, and that will do it. Hall, who wears 21, finishes with 21. And West Virginia State's women's basketball team winning a fourth straight game here as they knock off Wheeling University 114-75. We'll come back and talk about it in just a moment. You're watching live streaming coverage of Mountain East Conference women's basketball featuring the Lady Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State here on Video Productions.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
114-75, West Virginia State winning it over Wheeling University. State moves to 15-5 overall, 10-4 in the 11-4 now in the Mountain East Conference, and Wheeling dropping to 5-15 and 5-11 in MEC play. State got the first lead at 3-0 on a three-pointer by Charity Shears, and they never looked back, led from start to finish. In this one, it was 39-25 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored Wheeling 31-19 in the second, 21-20 in the third, and 23-11 in the fourth. Alexis Hall led the way with 21 points. Destiny Fields had 14. Shelby Harmeyer and Charity Shears each with 13, and Caroline Scott in double figures with 11. Leading the way for Wheeling University was Lauren Calhoun with 19 points. She came in as the conference's leading scorer, averaging 20.5 a game. She had 19 here today. Shanley Woods had 10, and 10 points were also scored by Allie Ziegler off the bench for Matt Schmidt's team. So the men's teams are out on the floor, and they are getting set for our second game that we will be bringing you here on Video Productions just a bit later. Great job by our crew here today, and we look forward to the men's game coming up. So Charles Marshall and his team that came in second place, and they are cruising along right now as they get another victory here inside the beautiful Walker Convocation Center. So your final, 114 for West Virginia State and Wheeling 75. We break away, and we will be returning here to Video Productions to bring you the men's game momentarily. So for our great crew, this is Mark Martin. We say so long from the Walker Convocation Center here on the beautiful campus of West Virginia State University and Institute, where it's West Virginia State 114 and Wheeling University 75. All games on Video Productions are streaming live and archived on the Video Productions Facebook site. This has been a sports presentation of Video Productions.